Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 2. Last time, we did a bunch of the GS campaigns available to us at this point in the game. This time, more of the same. Yeah, unfortunately these quests take a little bit of time, but as I've said before, we really need to get the items from it. So, more importantly, last time we began the publishing campaign, or the putting up posters one, which basically is just going to result in me running around and doing this. This one's kind of tedious because it takes some time. I think there's just the one there. I actually do have a map. It's really surprising to me, actually. All the guides I found on GameFAQs have not had very good maps for exploring areas, but the one in the official strategy guide for pretty much everything is just incredible. They're all really well done, and they're detailed, and you can actually figure out what's going on. So, first let's head in here. There's actually one we can put inside. They're not just outside we can put these in, but inside as well. Just one in here, and I believe it's right over here. Yes, there we go. Now, I'm just going to be kind of glancing down at my my notes all the time, or my map, because it's pretty much the easiest way to try and remember where all 20 of these are going to go. I remember where a bunch of them go, but even in my testing I ended up skipping over one or two, because sometimes you press the button and it doesn't really work, and I think there's one on here, yeah. There's one on there, and now let's head down the stairs. In fact, since this is all going to be 4 all in the same spot, we're just going to... No. We're going to turn on fast forward, because there are literally 4 of them right here. All in the same spot. I don't know how having 4 of them in the same spot is going to help, but then again, I'm not in advertising. Alright, so there's one down here. Down where we kind of went before already to do the water side quest. Actually, have we been down here yet? No, I think this is the electric one. We're going to go do this one after. So, I guess I could do it now, but I want to finish off this one first. It's all in the same general area anyway. So, we'll come back there. I'll meet you down there off screen once I'm done with this one here. And, oh, no, I already got that one. So, yeah, we just need to head this way. All of the remaining ones are on, go down the escalator there, are on the previous screen, assuming my map is correct. Hopefully it is. Now, I believe there's a couple, 3 of them here. Yeah, if you press down, you cancel your poster. I don't know why it takes so long to set most of these up. Not that it's, you know, a huge amount of time, but it would be nice if it took less time. So there's 3 there. Now, we'd like to go into the hospital, which is actually what this is. Pretty sure I mentioned that during the King side quest there, but this one, I believe there's 2 of them in here. Whereabouts are they? There's one at the end here. Is it in here? Yes, there we go. Yeah, there's additional maps for inside the buildings in the strategy guide as well, but they're on the next page, so if I don't have to change the page, then all the better. Now, where... I thought there was one. I thought it was here. No? Might have to turn the page. Pretty sure there was 2 in here. Okay, how did I miss that? Right there? There we go. And now we can head on out. Now the remaining ones are up on the by the save point there, so let's just go take care of those real quick. Throw on fast forward briefly here. A lot of running around. Get out of my way, please. One right in the middle. That makes sense. And then we'll dart around back here, and they sneak one by the save point here. And then up the stairs, we have one in the middle of these 2 doors. And the remaining ones should be inside these doors. We haven't been in these buildings yet, mainly because the people in here, we don't really need to talk to them until we're going to do the side quests related to these people later. This one seems to be really, I'm surprised I got it on my first try, but really a pain in the ass to hit the right spot. I'll tap the button on there a whole bunch of times and it'll always seem to miss. Now, I think... wasn't it upstairs? Was there two? Yeah, there it is. I was pretty sure there was two in here. There's two in the other building as well. Let's see, so we got two in that one. One in that one. Open this door. Too many of the doors need to be, you have to press the button on them in order to open them. Okay, so yeah, there are two more in this other building right up here. Now, this is a point in time where we could go and talk to this guy. He talks too much, and I would rather not talk to him, actually. Though, I probably won't have enough time to get all the things done that I want to get done today, which may mean this could be a short episode today. Can I talk to the wall, please? Pretty sure it's down here. In fact, I'm almost positive it's down here. Okay, we're back. I was right. That is the point where you can put another poster, but apparently there are 21 posters. I had misread in my guide, and for some reason I only ever seem to get 20. Maybe that's why I've had trouble getting them before. I don't know, but yeah. So all the ones I showed off are the 21 locations you can put the 20 different posters. Anyway, I just figured I'd backtrack off screen, go back and talk to this guy. And we get ourselves a really worthwhile reward if it's the one that I'm thinking it is. Here's your pay. Skill upgrade D times 3. Eh. Wait a minute. Promotional, huh? Momo swimsuit. Junior swimsuit. Yes, please. Swimsuits are very valuable in this game, and the fact that you get most of them pretty early on, you get KOS-MOS and Ziggy's from loading data from episode 1, and you get those two here. The other two, I believe we get a little bit later. Not from the next one we're going to do, but before too long, before we go much further in terms of the plot. Go, turn the timer back on there. So this is the next one that we're going to do. This one will probably fill out the rest of the video, unfortunately, but we need to talk to this guy. Okay. But you're no good at doing the actual work. Why were you hired? What is with everybody around here and being completely incompetent and can't do their job properly? Yes, we'll do your job for you. This one is kind of like a timed event. And can you fail this one? I can't remember. I believe you have multiple attempts, but in case you don't, I'm going to do this on my first try. And if not, then I'm going to be a very unhappy person. Because, yeah, you have to use the key to get in here, get on the ladder, and you want to hold over to the top left on your directional stick to get down for some apparent reason. I don't really know why. Anyway, enough playing around here. Let's go. This is basically your timer. So make sure you are ready before you begin. And let's go. Now don't go up to the right, that's a dead end, that's just meant to distract you. We need to do, we have a 5-minute timer, which is more than enough to even screw up and still do this right. But basically just follow these guys up the ladder. If I don't go in a direction and it looks like you can go, either we'll go there later or, you know, just completely ignore it. So wait for them to all die down and go past it. They'll slow you down and you'll be kind of locked in place for a moment. I believe I kind of got hit there. Yeah. But the thing is, you get a little bit of invincibility time after that happens, so sometimes it can actually be beneficial to do it. Don't want to get hit here. Yeah, because it'll do that and you'll get kind of stun locked going back. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? No, I can't make it. But yeah, it kind of gives you that point that I was talking about where you get a little bit of, a little bit of kind of leeway. It's kind of a pain in the ass because basically you're going to sit there and go back and forth multiple times and it really doesn't, you don't really get anywhere. Now this one can screw you over. If you're even close to these things, when they go off, it'll shoot you onto that conveyor belt and you'll go back to the start. Really an asshole move. If you get here fast enough and you get hit off once, you can survive it and still make the time limit, but just don't get hit by those because those ones really suck. Some of the time you'll get lucky and you'll be able to run right through it like I've been able to, but other times you'll get hit. It really doesn't matter with those, you don't lose enough time. In this case, since a conveyor belt's taking you forward, it doesn't even really hurt you all that much. This one, come on, come on, no. Yeah, see this one, you're kind of screwed if you get hit. And now I'm stuck waiting for this one again, which is kind of unfortunate and annoying. Come on, there we go. Now we want to climb down the ladder. Then there'll be a whole bunch of stuff to blow up. There's like a whole field of containers we can blow up. Should be right here. Yeah, there we go. Now, there are items hidden in some of these. Go straight down the middle, or down the right side here, because our exit is to the, the item is down here. Stop hitting the other one, thank you. And here we go. Yeah, so you got more than enough time to do it, though it is still kind of a pain. And all you have to do is press that button, and you fix whatever issues were going on. Now, all we have to do is head back, but I'm going to turn on fast forward because I'm going to blow up the remaining blocks because there are items hidden in here, and this goes a lot faster when you have fast forward on. As you can see, there's way too many. I'm not doing this without fast forward if I'm doing it on screen. There we go. I guess I could have done it off screen too, but there's a biosphere, skill upgrade A ×5. Anything else? No. So over here, there's also a treasure, Rejuvenator M. Rejuvenators, I believe, are like mega elixirs in this game. Now, I believe that's pretty much it. Let me just double check the map. The map doesn't show where the items are. But if there are items, I will show them. If not, I will meet you outside, since now we have to backtrack all the way out. Okay, we're back. Just backtrack off, come talk to this guy, and we'll get our just rewards. A massive blackout. What do we get for doing that? Which really wasn't all that difficult. A jingle, and a double attack that I'll never use. Yay! Anyway, that is all the GS campaigns we're able to do at the moment. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure we return here as well, just like with the sewer areas. You know, we go back to there at some point as well. But if I check here at the GS path, press the button. That is all of them. 8 that we can do at this point in the game. Now, there's 2 more we can do before leaving the city and moving on too far, but we have to watch some more cutscenes first. And I wonder if I have time to watch those cutscenes. Well, actually, this is faster. Go this way. Sure, let's watch cutscenes. I was thinking about talking to that other dude that I was talking about before. Anyway. Remember this building, or this part of the city that we were supposed to go to before? Well, it's Shion's house, and that's why she didn't want to go there. She did not want to see, you know, Jin. Of course, since he's now with us, that really doesn't have any bearing on much of anything.
Wow, Chaos! This house is made of wood!
Whoa!
Yeah. And look at that. It's amazing. This place is a bookstore.
What's a book?
Man, this is so antique! It's too bad Guinan isn't here to see this!
You can talk to him telepathically, can you not?
I knew it.
What? What the hell's with that music?
Hang on, Jin. What is this? I thought you opened a doctor's office.
He has
What's
a
with
doctorate?
What happened to, it's good to be back home, big brother?
Sure, if this were a normal home. What happened here? Don't tell
You
me
left?
you got bored and changed professions again.
Sounds like something he's done before.
Honestly, you've never kept a job for more than 6 months.
I wish that were me.
Look, in this day and age, doctors are mostly just conversation partners for the elderly. In other words, counselors. I mean, aside from mental illness, everything can be cured with medicine or nanotechnology.
Okay.
There's nothing left for me to do. So why go to all the trouble of running an expensive medical practice just to chat with people? I can do that in any business. And if I can sell
Pretty
some
much.
stuff, that'd be just a bonus.
Oh, please. You just wanted to use
I'm
your hobby
good
to
with,
cut yourself a tax break.
That's a good
As
idea,
if you
too.
actually invested much in your medical practice anyway. And what's up with these mountains of books?
What's wrong with all the
There
books?
is no way these were any less expensive. Where in the world did you get them all anyway?
Junior, what are you doing?
Half of them have been resting in grandfather's storage for years.
Oh.
I'm sure you at least looked through them when you were a child. The rest are from customers. There are a lot of people with obscure tastes around here, you know. Building a collection is easier than you think.
Surprising.
Now, shouldn't we attend to our guests?
Yeah, those strange
What?
people.
Oh. I was so shocked at what you've done that I completely forgot. Chaos? Junior? Come on and
Hi.
What are you doing?
Huh? I thought I'd go ahead and get these.
Oh.
Why?
Thanks, Shion. Come on, Junior. Let's go in.
Come on, what about these?
I don't know.
Buy all the books you want later. Come on.
That whole sequence is part of the comedy aspect of this game that I just don't really find all that amusing. It just breaks the tension and the situation in the way that's not as effective
I went ahead
as...
and had it destroyed. I realized that the fortress was named after the immigration ship from Earth. However, we simply can't
Anyway.
let something tainted by the Federation just float around out there. It's not a good policy. I suppose next time I could consider your feelings before eliminating such an historical relic.
Don't be absurd, Sellers. Our current patriarch chose that name in his madness. As for my feelings, I couldn't possibly care less.
Yes, we get it. You're evil.
The Patriarch's madness? That sounds like something you'd say.
Margulis, what do you need?
Let's see.
Pellegrini.
Beer, pizza, TV.
Soon Albedo will break old Miltia's seal,
Will he now?
and the Patriarch will order the immigrant fleet to begin its invasion. All of this in order to secure the original zone.
We kind of figured that was your plan.
And you want me to act as point?
No. You will operate on your own. The Commander and I both desire this of you.
The commander.
Don't forget to tell Richard and Herman. You three had better not fail me again.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like something you wouldn't want to do, for sure.
And so, you're saying you want to help them?
Of course. We've been through saving the
can't
world
condone
already
that.
once.
It sounds to me like they're a couple of skilled professionals. It would be foolish for an amateur like you to get involved.
She's not an amateur anymore.
I've already made a difference, right?
Yeah, for
Anyway,
sure.
get some rest. Tomorrow we'll go pay our respects to Mother and Father.
Well,
Wait
you're
a
taking
minute, Jin.
control of
Not
everything,
this
aren't
again.
you?
I've already told you I'm not going to their graves. No.
Why not?
I absolutely refuse.
You're still their daughter. Since you're here, you should at least put flowers on their graves out of respect.
Just stop it. I can't believe we're talking about this again. Mom and Dad aren't even in those graves.
Oh.
You know just as well as I do where they are. Right? You and I were the only ones there that day. And if you had only been there sooner, they'd still be... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Either way, I'm still not going to their graves.
That got intense rather quickly. Which kind of goes back to what I was saying about the specific type of comedy that we saw earlier with Junior and Chaos. I just don't think it worked as
I better
well,
get going.
considering
They're
how
probably
heavy
waiting for me,
the
so
upcoming
I-
scenes were going to be. That, and I just didn't find them funny. It's
I'm
hit
very
and miss,
sorry you had
the
to see
idea
that.
of anime comedy
It's a
with
little
me.
embarrassing.
Some of it I like, some of it I don't.
Oh no, don't worry. Are you guys okay?
Oh yes. We're still brother and sister after all.
Blood thicker
I'm
than
sorry,
water and all that.
But would you mind if I stayed here tonight? Of course, I don't want to intrude.
You're not intruding at all. Please, you are welcome. Shion will be delighted you're staying.
Probably.
Well, it's alright with me. Momo isn't getting analyzed till tomorrow. Just come by then and we should be okay.
Oh.
I will.
Okay.
Thanks.
I like the hint of the Japanese feel that pretty much all the scenes focused around the Uzuki residents kind of have. Gives it a unique feel that's different from all the other areas in the game. And I figured this would end up running a little bit long. I was hoping this cutscene section here was a little shorter, but I couldn't remember. Oh well. Moths to a flame, huh?
Are you all right?
Sounds peaceful, doesn't it?
Most definitely.
On nights when I can't sleep, I find it easier to relax here.
I can understand
It's
why.
Shion, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Well, that's
It's
obvious.
been 2 years since we've seen each other. I've always thought of her as a child, but she won't... I think she must have gotten that from our grandfather.
Oh? Are we going to learn? That's kind of a dark thing to put in
So,
that sequence.
What is
Weird.
it you want to ask me? You've got something on your mind.
Of course.
Jin. About Utic. Are you still...
Ah, that. 14 years.
Yeah, these
It's
guys
like
met
so
long
long
ago.
ago. But it feels like it was only yesterday. It seems that fate won't allow me to escape that curse. Or perhaps I brought it upon myself.
How so? We gonna get into your backstory,
The
are we?
human race began its existence as a simple flock of hunters and gatherers. Eventually, we learned to control fire, and from fire, we obtained the power of the blade. Our consciousness constantly changes form in its unending search for the future. When a man finds a guiding light, he runs to it, sometimes forgetting its true nature in the process. Perhaps we humans are like moths, aimlessly flitting around the inviting candlelight, unaware of the outcome that awaits us.
Jin.
I'm sure she's caused you all kinds of problems.
Not really, actually. She's been more of a
I know
help
she's
than a hindrance.
problem. But please, take care of her for me.
It's not like that.
I wasn't able to be with her when she needed me most. And now, thanks to that, I still can't let myself get close to her again. I think perhaps... I'm afraid that if I try to get any closer, she might turn me away, shut me out.
She's already kind of done that.
Cut me off as her brother.
Don't worry. Shion talks about you all the time.
Except in the scenes we've seen where she almost never
If you
does.
ask me, she doesn't seem like the type of person who'd cut off her family.
She probably adds the phrase, no good, when she talks about me.
Yup,
doesn't
she
she?
does.
Well, sometimes.
And by sometimes he means most of the times that we've seen her talk about him.
You know, it's strange. I feel like I can talk to you about anything, Chaos. It's like you're much older than you look. As
How
if
many
you've been
hints are you gonna
alive
drop?
For hundreds of years.
Oh no, I just like to take things easy. Junior makes fun of me for it. He always says, Chaos, you are so slow.
Kind of how that line was delivered. I know I've talked about the voice acting a lot in terms of the changes they made being almost universally negative. However, Jin was, I believe, voiced by Crispin Freeman in the first one, and he had, like, what, 30 seconds of dialogue? Now?
Sorry to keep you.
Wow.
You look like a different person.
Shion looks
when
good.
You're not in uniform.
But anyway, Jin's
Oh.
voice is actually
Does
really
it look
a
bad
good
on me?
choice.
Oh,
No.
not at all. You look great.
Thanks.
You sure you want to leave without saying goodbye to your brother?
Yeah. We talked yesterday. Honestly, I don't know what I would say if I saw him. You know, I'm sorry I can't be there for Momo's analysis. I've just got a lot going on right now. I can't leave Alan by himself.
No,
Plus,
we cannot.
I'm worried about KOS-MOS too.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. The analysis itself isn't all that problematic. Besides, everyone from the Foundation will be there.
So nothing could possibly go wrong.
Okay. Wish Momo luck for me.
Sure thing.
Sure thing.
Didn't even know that was going to be the line. And with that, assuming there's no more cutscenes, is going to be it for this episode. Momo and the others are waiting. Momo and the others are waiting. I better get to the UMN Control Center. Okay then, sure thing, buddy. And my controller fell asleep because, you know, long cutscenes. Anyway, like I said, that's all for this one. And we'll see what Chaos is up to, what Shion's up to, and what's going to happen with Momo next time.